I've got work in the morning, so I need to go to sleep.
What do you want me to suck you in? Sing you a bedtime story, tell you everything's going to be all right.
Can you see?
I'm not going to be doing live matches anymore. Do you want me to tell you that I'm going to be posting some content for you?
Yeah, post some content, Kaz. Do something entertaining.
You do something entertaining instead of bloody sipping mugs with quotes in front of you.
Well, it's working, Kaz. It's working for me.
Pablo Escobar of fucking content when all you do is post fucking quote videos.
Yeah, but it's working for me until the account's flying.
Or is it? It's
well,
not
yeah.
flying. Where's it flying?
Well, I've got over 300,000 followers in 6 months, so obviously it's flying.
You're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm not here begging.
You're telling everyone that you're not making any money off the back of it. So where's it flying to? Some unknown location. Your account's flying.
We don't all.
Would you just sit there and look at it?
We're not all here for money, mate. Not all here. I know it sounds mad to you. I know you can't get your head around it, but we're not all here to take every penny we can get out of everybody. I'm not here to make. I make enough money. I don't need to make money on this app.
The funny thing is, when I wasn't doing live matches, as you keep bringing up, and when I was doing that Club Tropicana thing, you were sat in Diadro's box battles.
I was in there for 3 times, Kaz, and he's been blocked for over a year. Do you know why? Right? Do you know why? Because I've had a hate campaign about me saying that I'm fucking a stalker when I'm clearly not. I thought, is this the same thing with Diadro? Is this a hate campaign? So I didn't follow the sheep. Yeah, I didn't follow the crowd, be a sheep. I worked it out for myself. As soon as I worked it out, I blocked him. Yeah, it took me a little bit longer than everybody else, but I blocked him.
You seen an opportunity to make some extra moolah off the back of it. So when everyone was saying, Diadro, you're this, Diadro, you're that, you was the one sticking up for him, and you was also the one messaging him and going in his box battles.
I didn't message him.
It's clear to see.
I didn't message him.
It's clear to see why you was the only one sticking up for him. Don't try and do it like you're some knight.
No, I had to work it out for myself to see what, see whether this was just a witch hunt.
Oh, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to work out what box battles are for myself.
No, I wanted to see whether it's a witch hunt or whether he had done something fucking wrong, yeah?
I'll stick up for you.
Look at your chat, Kaz. Look at your chat. They're all calling me a fucking stalker now when I clearly know that I'm not. So because I know that I've been on the fucking receiving end of a fucking witch hunt, I didn't know he hadn't. That's why it took me a little bit longer. But he's been in my block list for over fucking a year.
You're happy to jump in the queue of the witch hunt for me for saying about the bloody bean incident, aren't you?
Yeah, because you're wrong for saying that. You're wrong for saying that.
There with your 300,000 followers, which you keep going on about, you're happy to influence your 300,000 followers that I'm a bad guy for mentioning beans on head. And that
how am I influencing the fucking 300,000 followers when I don't post videos about you? I don't go live talking.
You're in the box saying mad stuff. I don't know whether you got notifications turned on or not. I don't know.
These are your followers, Kaz, not mine.
These aren't my followers.
No, they definitely are, because they're all in here calling me a predator, even though I'm a single parent.
Listen, it's not my
followers, are they, Kaz?
It's not my followers which call you a predator. I'm not saying you're a predator, but there's a lot of people on the app which would run with it, 100%. And they're not just...
I might pull out the fucking mental health card in a minute. Go, oh my God, my mental health is suffering, guys. Please leave me alone. No, that's not me, is it? I don't do that kind of shit.
We're going around in circles, aren't we?
Anyway, good night, Kaz.
See you later.
See you later.
Wow. Shit. Crazy. Do you know what it is? Like, I know I mention, not everyone, but people take the mick out of me for doing it, like mentioning, I think such and such is a good friend, this is why, and all this. Bro, you should be proud of friendships you make. 1,000,000% you should be proud of what friendships you make. And if you want to mention that you're friends with someone and you're proud of calling someone a friend, you should be able to say it without people taking the piss out of it. Basically, like people want to see who you hate all the time or want to hear about hate. I hate this person, or this person's this, or this person's that. But when it comes to someone saying, I like this person for these reasons, or this person's helped me out, no one wants to hear it. No one wants to hear it, and it gets chucked back on you. And I can honestly say the stuff, because obviously the hustle thing, it's still here now, isn't it? It's still lingering. I can't mention fucking beans at the minute without fucking bad energy coming over. The stuff I said about hustle, I've had some mad backlash off that. Bro, it's my opinion. What I said on the subject is my opinion. I chose to say that on my live in front of viewers, which in the moment either wanted to watch me or didn't want to watch me and just wanted to screen record me for waiting for something bad to happen. I said what I said, and it's my opinion. I meant it in the moment, and I still stand by it. It is what it is. And bro, if an adult's putting beans on their head, I'm gonna say, oh, adult putting beans on your head, it's what it is. But what's mad is when you go through the comments of these screen recording pages and you see people who have been watching you for months or even years, and you see them saying disappointed. Disappointed, true colours, mask has dropped. This is the real Kas. I'm thinking, whoa, what do you mean this is the real Kas? Like, I literally... Do you know how many people would have a bad opinion on me or an opinion on me if I was doing some madness on a live or something? Friend or not friend, it doesn't matter. If it is friendship, like, how unstable is a friendship where you can't say something? But yeah, that's it. And if anyone, because I seen a mad clip of someone saying they were subscribed to me and they'll never subscribe again, and all this yappa. Guys, I don't ask anyone to subscribe to me, and I don't ask anyone to send anything or whatever. I acknowledge as many people as I can acknowledge. If someone sends a rose, obviously in a minute I can say thanks over at the end now. I try and acknowledge everyone regardless of what they're doing, and I try and have everyone on an even playing ground consistently. If I have an opinion on a subject, not everyone's going to like the opinion, and some people are going to think differently about the subject that I'm talking about. I don't think that viewer to live host or whatever you want to call it, that friendship or relationship should be that fragile where it takes one thing which hasn't really offended anyone, which was partially factual, to break like trust, or it's like just throw people under the bus heavily, and it's mad. It's mad. Beangate, yeah. Fucking Beangate. I'm not ignoring anyone who wants to come in the box. It's just repetitive discussions about subjects which no one can change. Stuff which has gone on in the past, whether it was 2 days ago, 2 months ago, a year ago. They're just discussion points, and there's a lot of opinions which I don't take on board, and I'd find myself just sat there listening to it just because I feel like I have to. Like probably a lot of you people who listen to my opinions now, it's probably the same as that. And just because someone says, or 100 people say their opinion, doesn't make it a fact. So, it is what it is. Do you know what I found as well? Like, I've never really felt it in the past, because when I've jumped in like a multi-guest box in the past, it's probably because something bad has happened, and you go in there with like your emotions are pretty high when you go in there, so you're always on the defensive and stuff. Like what happened today when I jumped in, like I hadn't felt like that before jumping in a box. It felt like it was like some clarity there. I was like, yo, if these people don't like me, they don't like me. Why justify yourself to people that don't like you? Why am I trying to make people like me? I've done that so much in the past. Like, I feel like I've tried to make people like me. And if someone doesn't like me, it was almost like it offended me a little bit, because I don't do the content. I don't do like fakeness or anything. I just sit here and I talk. I'm the same when I press the live button than I am off the live. And it doesn't hurt you, but you can feel it a bit differently when a few people dislike you, because it's like you don't dislike Karma Kaz. It's like you're literally disliking me, and it's like, what the fuck have I done? Sort of thing. But yeah, like, you find you sat somewhere and there's comments going mad at you, and people, again, saying they're disappointed and all this, and you're trying to justify yourself. And in reality, it doesn't matter whether the people like you or not. I'd rather have 5 people watching me or 2 people watching me that generally either enjoy themselves or it kills time for them or whatever they want to be there than X amount of 100 or whatever who, I don't know, like you in the moment, but 2 seconds later, or if their other favourite live host has a disliking for you, they turn on you. Like that pack mentality thing. So. Yeah. I don't want to accept the boxes, man. I really want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Just to put a close on this whole hustle situation or Beingate thing, I still class Hustle as a friend. 100%. I said what I said. It is what it is. A lot worse things go on in the world, and I had no influence on someone not getting something or not achieving something. It just is what it is, isn't it? Just keep my opinions to myself. Moving forward. Yeah. I don't know what to do now because my numbers are inflated. I was just sat here talking, and I'll be honest, I seen Derby Dan come in before because it said like invite to co-host, and as like, I can't remember where's that. When I was in that live this morning, that multi-guest thing, certain people stand out to me in the comment section. Like, the comments can be going, and a lot of people I don't recognise in there, but I knew Dan ages ago, like ages and ages and ages ago, and I seen his comment, and I seen him commenting a few times, and I thought, you little TIT, mate. And it stuck in my head all day. I thought, Dan, you TIT. And then I seen him come in before, and I just wanted him to jump in the box and talk about it, but it's what it is. I am going to jump off because my numbers are inflated and I feel awkward. But yeah, I'll be honest, there was a time when I used to come on the app ages and ages and ages ago, and I wasn't bothered whether I hurt someone's feelings. I wanted to get my point across, and in my head, like, something was factual, even though it was just like an opinion. And I used to get my point across all the time, and the way I used to do it was not a nice way at all. I understand, and I've learned from countless mistakes I've made on the app, and friendships which have broke down, and just situations you get yourself in. I've learned from it, and now when I come on, like, I'm just, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you can see me as boring or whatever. I like to stay under the radar. I don't want to be like the in-your-face person or the loud person constantly or what it is. I'm happy to just come on, sit, talk to whoever's on, make some jokes or do some mildly funny stuff. And that's good for me. Like, so when this drama stuff happens or I say something, I have an opinion on something and it blows out of proportion, it's just a bit mad for me because I'm not used to it anymore. And yeah.